Yeah, I seen that shit. I ain't you know, sometimes I be wrong. I'm not gonna put that on me running from niggas in your business. I do real shit. Come on. With jail and I see I'm sure. Well, it's a divisional game right here. I got all white, crispy right.
Emoji happy tears.
You said what? Yes sir. Yes sir. Look at Jizzle. What's that, Jizzy bitch? About to shoot this shit real quick, Jizzy. I can't change my what they call that. Yeah, tell him I sent it to him. That nigga say, oh my god. Yo, period, give me some talk.
Just let me know what you put, Chance. Let me know what you put it on. I'll just go find that shit on the internet. If it's on YouTube, because I don't see, YouTube, yeah, just tell them you love Chance. Just tell them to let me get the YouTube channel, and then I'll just fucking go on.
The NFL on EA. In the great state of Tennessee.
I ain't even no.
Nashville. This crowd here fired up.
I don't know why it's not working on my PlayStation, because honestly, it should be pulling up once I hit following. But it says
as the Titans get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. The Titans kicker Stephen Gostkowski ready to do the honors, and we are underway in Nashville. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's
good.
at the 23 at their own 23-yard line. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Rashaan Evans on the tackle.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Back at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Touchdown. Well, it was third down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Stephen Gostkowski set the kick.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Start on the ground with Dobbins. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. It was Jack Crawford who brought.
And then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Down.
On third down, here's Dobbins. And it would appear he's going to be short of a first down as he stopped right around the 29. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on fourth down.
Fourth down.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he's got Snead. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. Play Jackson finding Andrews. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
15 yards on the play, first down.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Oh, felt like that move deserved more than he got there. A gain of 2.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
He can run for it, and he will. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
This time Jackson will throw it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7, Ravens nothing.
Now it's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
8, Titans 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
10 and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And some space here. Derrick Henry all alone. 30.
You know they pay me extra.
10. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 79 yards. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start
trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 28. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. But they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
They got the interception, but very little movement after. That forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's another first down and what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Baltimore.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. This is caught. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown.
Mark Andrews with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now.
Ravens 16.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking.
Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. And his kick is right through.
The score, Titans 24. Ravens.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Their own 17-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Brought in left side by Snead. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And out across midfield down to the 45. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. And I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down. They go play action now. Jackson, pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, he'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And the Raven first down.
Here's Edwards. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Jackson. Oh, and for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They begin with Henry. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
He finds Corey Davis. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They go play action here on first down. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
On third down, Henry. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down. They're going to go. It's Tannehill. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins.
And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. A toss right to Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Derrick Henry. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's brought down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 23. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
And again this time to the tailback. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Now it's Henry. And some room to run now. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 13. It's a first down. A first down carry for Henry. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. Man open left side is Brown. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Ryan Tannehill with a touchdown pass to A.J. Brown.
And the Titans are going to take the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them play running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Jack Crawford in there to bury him for a loss of 11. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 89 9 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. From the 27, Tannehill. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
He'll take over first.
Well, I think it's safe to say that the third quarter's not been a whole lot of fun for him. A couple of interceptions thrown. He seems to be a different man here in the second half.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Titans.
Another run here with Dobbins. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They got a yard on first, 2 on second, and 3 here on third.
It's now 4th down. Justin Tucker.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
A 39-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Take over 1st and 10.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
At the 28-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill, escaping the pressure right. Nowhere to throw. He chucks this one away from home. Now it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Tannehill. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Tannehill to his top target, Brown, for a Tennessee first.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And the busy night for Henry continues. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Again, it's Henry. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. Flush to his right. And he's got this down to the 35. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now left side on the swing pass. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 36-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Tannehill. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Play action. It's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
3rd down.
Play action. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. He may try and run for this. He'll get the 1st down. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. No question that one stings a little extra because he had that 1st down. It would have been a 4th down conversion.
Love the effort. Love the maneuverability. Don't like the fact that he didn't bring the ball with him. And now it's going to go in the other direction.
Following the fumble recovery, Tannehill. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
He's going to take off with it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Throwing now is Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you.
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Let's go.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. On the move to his left. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Anthony Frisker, the intended target.
3rd down and 13.
GG, everybody. Good game. That was a good game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll toss it to Henry. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular.
Hey, DJ.
Yeah, you pretty much don't have a choice.
DJ.
Play was still.
Yeah, Mike.